Bros, what it do, man? We are back with another video, and it is the most, I'd say statement piece combo on my channel right there. It is the best meta players in each respective position. If you don't know how the series works, you will get it as we're going, but basically I cover all positions, two subcategories being cheap to medium, medium to expensive, and then obviously I will leave timestamps for each position. So let us get right into it.
MetaMike, we all know, is the greatest website right now for coins. Team of the season is here. Get acquainted with my code META. That's code META for the best meta cards. Team of the season is near, not just 8% off, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. For instance, if you purchase 30 million coins, you get an additional 4.5 million coins. So they have a added bonus when purchasing coins. That's why MMOXP is the GOATs. Now, if you also check their page out, they do have giveaways, so go check the description out right now. Let's get it.
Very first one's going to be goalkeepers. Now, in this specific episode of this series, right, I actually try to include only the best of the best, bro. Like, literally, if you're seeing for goalkeepers, all those other cards like Sal's, I think it's Zentner, all those cards I feel like are just so mid that I've only included the best of the best, and I feel like these lot right here is the best. Now, I am human, I do make mistakes, so do leave in the comments though if you have specific, queries or players that you think are good that deserve to be here that I didn't include, etc, etc. Nonetheless, though, for goalkeepers, the best, cheapest one, probably De Gea, bro. Milinkovic-Savic was obviously an objective. Very good goalkeepers. If you're looking out for goalkeepers, what you need to look out for is obviously good playstyle pluses, so like deflector plus, rush out plus, far reach plus is always good. Good height as well as good reactions, because reactions basically means 1v1 battles, how good they are in terms of like the animations. So yeah, overall though, who do you think is the best, cheapest one? Let's jump over to the medium to expensive goalkeepers. We've got the likes of Buffon, which a lot of people love, deflector and far reach, very good plethora of playstyle pluses. We've got the likes of Yashin, we've got Donnarumma that just came out recently as well. He looks like a beast, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, he looks solid. 6'5", insanely tall. I don't know if you boys have seen in real life the way this man, like, he has a big ass shirt, right, and it still looks small for him, bro. Crazy stuff. This man is a beast though. Shout out to him. Fair enough right there, man, for PSG winning it. 5-star 5-star though, and I do like his reactions, and he's 6'5", bro. What more do you need? Deflector plus as well. Pretty decent card indeed. We got obviously this Vicario. I think it was the previous 188 that was so good. So I can only imagine the 96. I mean, this man is 96, bro. Like, under 400k as well. And he's got okay reactions. I don't think I'd pay 400k though for 82 reactions. As I said, man, goalkeepers are just it's all difficult to say. At the end of the day, it's how they play for you. You know what I mean? You could literally have like Pope in your team, bro, and he'd be decent, or you could have the best goalkeeper and it'd be really bad for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely subjective, you could say. But yeah, Van der Sar, I'd say objectively could be the best in the game. The thing is, I've heard a lot of mistakes with him. So, enter as you may. But yeah, overall though, 6'6", one of the tallest as well. Let's jump over to the center backs though. That position is very difficult to say who's the best. But yeah, overall though, for center backs, I can quite nitpick the best though, and we're looking at cheap to medium now. I feel like I've upped the price as well when it comes to medium price, because we're at this stage of FIFA where everyone has coins now, everyone has insane untradeable items that they can do, SPCs, etc. So yeah, we've got Hummels as well, which is part of that objective. I think it is decent card as well. We got Upamecano, very nice card for the price as well. We've actually got the Saliba now. He's not the team of the season. This is the gold. Now I've even included evos for each position, so you're getting everything, bro. You don't have to go on Futburn and look for all these cards. I do that for you, bro. So subscribe, please, boys. Nonetheless though, gold Saliba, through misery in company, it gets his pace up to 90. He gets an intercept and bruiser plus with 93 defense, and then you also get a +3 for pace when you go to free kick monster. Now that, I don't know about you boys, that is a phenomenal card for basically 50,000 coins plus his actual market price, which you could say all for 55,000 coins plus a little bit of time. You could say time could be a 5k, call it 60k indeed, right there for overall to get this card, which I think is perfect, bro. Like, insane reactions, decent composure as well. Solid card if you don't really have coins for the team of the season, Saliba. Nonetheless, though, we got Oblak now. I've included majority of the cards that are in season pass, but the thing is, I'm not too sure about you boys how much you're playing the game, if you're touching grass, if you're not, but I think majority of players, I'd say, are like at level 10, 15. I've seen a couple of gents, bro, at level 20. Don't know about you boys, but come on now. Please, bro, see your families, man. Come on. That is insane. Apologies right there, I'm a little bit sick as well, so I do have a little bit of phlegm. But yeah, we do have Gray, Archie Gray, amazing centre back as well. Now you do see women centre backs. I was the first to say it back then. They weren't great, I'll be honest. But now they are insane. I mean, we've got woman Moy right there, which is actually not short at all. 5'10". Something about women centre backs in this game that gets overlooked. I don't know if it's the quick like anticipation and the quick interceptions that they get. Very, very quick. If you can accompany them with like a very tall center back, you know, just to balance it off, and they have that contrast, it's amazing. Trust me, man. Like, I have Lacroix in my team, and she actually cooks. And this one right here, because what it is basically accessible in terms of price, because no one's gonna be like, oh, you know, a 5'8" center back, not really that good, excuse me, right there. But yeah, overall she has insane plethora of playstyle pluses. Solid card in my opinion. Let's jump over to some of the cards. God damn, bro, are we good? Let's jump into it. Ibanez at 35k with quick step plus is insane business, bro. 90 plus pace with anticipate plus. We've got Ledley King, which is a Evo. There's a couple of Evos I didn't include as well over the time, like I think it's Bombito. I'm trying to think of others that are just really insane. I think it was Lenny Yoro as well. Obviously United fan right there. Beast, man. I'm hoping United can actually pick up their slack, bro. Who are we trying to get? I think we're trying to sign Gyökeres, bro. Yeah, let's just say hopefully it goes well. We got Rudiger, got Blanc as well, Inigo Martinez, Reynard, you know, Gabriel. Some solid cheap center backs right there. Overall, man, tell me who's your favorite. I think Rudiger might be up there with the best steal of the day. If you have Rudiger and Ibanez in your team, you pretty much can get 15-0, and that's a combined 150k. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to be spending too much, bro. But at the end of the day, you do need to be spending cash and coins for the best of the best, because these are cards that propel you and get you that extra wins in champs, the extra cheese. You don't need to be doing too much. You literally just have them in your team and they're going to do the job for you. So someone like a Van Dijk, someone like a Marquinhos, Ipacho, for instance. Oh my days, bro. Beast. We've got Van der Ven as well, probably one of the best center backs in the game with increased pace, quick step plus. Very, very insane. If he had something like a jockey alongside those and had 4 playstyle pluses, yeah, it's wraps. We got Campbell, Kunde, Buongiorno, you know, a couple of cards. At the end of the day, though, with this series, right, I had to nitpick only a few cards because I don't have, obviously, all the other, you know, slots to add everyone. So it's the best of the best, though. You know, that I had to, like, remove some other cards. So you're only seeing the best of the best, man. Tell me who I've missed out, though, if you ever need. Like, a couple of cards here, I'm kind of seeing missed out, like Araujo, for instance. He's a good card, but he's just not here. I feel like other cards are just better, especially now with the season pass cards. You get what I'm trying to say? I got Eden Militao as well, insanely priced. Just don't get him, he's extinct now. But if you do have the previous iteration, I don't know what version that is, you can basically improve him to +3 and get him to 93, something like that. We got Thuram. I do still think he's an amazing center back / fullback. And then we got Campbell, very overlooked, insane in this game. One of the more irritating cards to us. We got Ferdinand, which you can put through an Evo to get his pace up as well, which I think is a huge dub, because this card is actually really good, bro. Like, he's normal icon. I think it's, I don't know which version of that it is, but very nice card. We got Lucio as well, still good. Yeah, overall very nice center backs. Let's jump over to the fullbacks. I always said with fullbacks, pretty much very lenient, bro, with fullbacks. You just need pace and a good plethora of playstyle pluses, as for any position. But what I'm trying to say is you can get away with murder when it comes to fullbacks. Like, even if you look at Spence, for instance, right, he doesn't have a defending playstyle plus, but he still will play amazing in game because he has increased defending stats, 5-star, 5-star, insane height, you know, fullback plus. So these type of cards, in my opinion, are still going to flourish irrespective. We got the likes of Catley, we got Fox. Very nice card, Fox is as well. Quick step to get to the ball as well as jockey, you know, moving side to side, and intercept to intercept the ball. And obviously have that, like, insane urge to get the ball. We got Immobile. Now, if you boys don't know, right, level 10, I'll be honest, this might be the best choice for level 10. I don't know who's the other ones, but 5-star weak foot, and this Immobile has anticipate and quick step plus. I know he's a striker, but at the end of the day, man, EA do some weird things, and we here. 5-star, we here, bro. We outside. All I'm gonna say is this Immobile at almost 2,700 in-game stats, probably one of the best right backs in the game right now. Straight up, bro. Straight up. We got Lehman, Alicia Lehman. What a card. I mean, if you look at a card, right, 4 playstyle pluses, she's a little bit short, but she compensates for everything else, bro. If you know what I mean. I'm joking. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry. Just ignore me right there. Nonetheless, we do have an amazing fullback list. And I do think someone like a smaller fullback on the left and then a taller right back. Because if you have 2 small fullbacks, they're gonna beat you in the corners. They're gonna beat you on, you know, the over-the-top through balls. So at least have a good balance. At the end of the day in life, it's all about balance, bro. You know what I mean? It's all about balance. So having at least, as my thing went off right there. Come on, bro. What is this thing doing? I'll just actually add the other controller, because I need a little bit of lighting right there in the middle. That should be fine. There we go. Yeah, we got Xhaka. We got obviously a couple of cards. Let's see here at the bottom. We got Nuno Mensch. Any version of him I feel like that's relevant is still good. And hey, he pocketed the Yamal, bro. I don't want to say it, but hey, he pocketed the Yamal, bro. Shout out to the main man, Nuno Mensch. I feel like the Yamal needed a reality check. Don't get me wrong, amazing player, bro, in real life, like beast. He's only 17. He's acting like he's already Neymar, bro. He needs to relax a bit. Don't get me wrong, amazing player. I'm rooting for him, but he needs to, you know, he needed that reality check is what I'm trying to say. So Pedro, Bronze, DiMarco, we got Kachawi, we got Lala, Kunde, just basically insane fullbacks, especially for the price. Let's jump over to the best medium to expensive fullbacks. These are cards that pretty much could move a mountain, is what I could say. We've got Zambrota, Hernandez, any version of him that's relevant. I mean, 2 million is crazy though. I think this is the EVA one, so you basically get the 89. It's obviously not worth it. The 89 is too expensive. I don't know why it's so expensive these days. Especially with all the other iterations of promos that have passed, and he's still expensive. 50 plus 75k. Not a lot of people's gonna do this, bro. But there's gonna be those crazy guys, though, as you can see. But the card overall, though, I won't lie, for fullback looks insane. Even though he doesn't have a defending playstyle plus, it's still a very nice card. We've got Hakimi, Hernandez. If I were to pick the best one, probably gonna be Hakimi at right back and then left back. Probably going to be, this might come as a surprise, but Capdevia, bro. That card is phenomenal in-game, especially if you evo him. Yeah. Got the likes of Davies, some cheap good ones. We got Ping Pong. We got Man City Ping Pong. I mean, Frimpong. We got Walker, Maldini, Maicon. Yeah, some very nice fullbacks. Look at this Roberto Carlos, by the way, boys. Now, you can actually get Roberto Carlos to a pretty nice usable card, and even as a striker. I know that sounds weird, but look here. If you go his normal 92, right, and you go for a shapeshifter, which is a new promo coming out soon, 71 likes. People are looking at this card. I mean, look at that, bro. 5-star skills. You can actually add him as a striker, as advanced forward. What are we doing? And he has a 5-star skills with a 4-star weak foot. That card, hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie, as a fun card to use, that might be him. Let's jump over to the best medium to cheap to medium, sorry, midfielders. Now, there's going to be a lot of cards right here that we are going to check. But for midfielders, right, this comprises of the CDMs, the CMs, and the CAMs. Yeah, there's a lot of cards. Let's just say that. Maybe I missed out a couple of them, but I've included the best of the best per se. We got Little, we got Rice, baby. We got Tanaka, which a lot of people are packing. That's why he went down so much. I mean, he was 900,000 coins. We got Bentancur, we got Saar, Basuma. Those are obviously the Tottenham boys that won. Dewsbury Hall as well as Fernandes, the Chelsea boys that have won. Pretty decently priced as well. We got Furman. Hey, statement piece in a lot of people's teams now. He has maxed out shooting and maxed out dribbling stats. And you can have an Evo. I think it's a season level 6. You can basically make him a CDM, and then you can Evo him again and improve his defense and physicality, and then he basically gets pretty cracked out stats, is what I could say. Fabian Ruiz, we got obviously Shaqiri, McTominay, which is dropped a lot in price and pretty insane card. Kind of the cheap Vieira, alongside like a Ruud Gullit, you know, call him a mixture of that. Musiala, Bonmati. We got Jorginho, which is probably the best versatile character right now in the game. He can play on the flank, he can play in the middle, and he can play at striker, bro. Insane stats all around, and he can even press from the top, which is amazing. Got Sanchez. Tomori is a very nice card as well. CDM versed him a couple of times, beast. Xavi Simons, Frey Gang as well. Tell me who's your favorite cheap to medium CDM, CM, or CAM. Let's jump over to the medium to expensive. Now, with this one, I kind of have to do this. Hold on. So I gotta grab it like that and then grab this. Pause. You know, we don't want to do all that. So it's like that. We'll go 1. And then we'll go like that. I think that is perfect right there. Finally, Google Chrome not taking too much RAM. Lovely stuff. I'll actually move my camera for this one. But as you can see, these are the CDMs, CMs, and cams that are the medium to expensive. And yeah, I've included 2 pages because I didn't want to really mess out or miss out on anyone, sorry. But we got Vieira, Ruud Gullit, Ronaldinho. You know, your average Joes. You could say Pele, Putellas. We got Messi, Bellingham. Now, when it comes to a CDM or CM, right, you're looking for someone that can basically do everything. But the thing is, though, if you're playing a 3 midfielder formation, you want someone that's tall, that collects the ball. That's pretty much a no-nonsense character, and then you want someone that can like move with the ball as well as do the defensive work if they need to. So someone that's a jack of all trades, master of none, if that makes sense. For CM, I mean, if they want to be a master of something, then hey, they could be someone like Putellas, bro. Insane card, can pretty much do everything, but I wouldn't really say she's like ideal at CDM, but she's the perfect like offensive and defensive structured player. So someone like Putellas is perfect. You got obviously the cams like Muller, De Bruyne, Nkunku, very, very good value one as well. Yeah, pretty just insane midfielders. And I feel like at this stage of the game, any player that's like above a 95 that has insane stats like plus 90 everything, you don't really need to be looking at their price, even if they're cheap. Just use them, see how they are in game, because a majority of the time they're going to be insane. Trust me. I mean, I'm using Weir, bro, which is Weir. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Weir. She's insane, bro. Like, she's like 20,000 coins and phenomenal. But as you can see on the right-hand page as well, we've got some insane cards. Beckham, Zambo Anguissa. We've got Lehman, which can play CM, and she's phenomenal for her. She might actually be a better midfielder than a fullback. Lernomont, we've got Reinders, we've got Evander, we've got obviously Dani Olmo. Some solid previous iteration cards. Still very good to this day. Yeah, let's jump over to the wingers though. That is going to be pretty much most of the midfielders. Tell me who's your favorite medium to expensive midfielder. Let us jump over to the wingers. It's going to be cheap to medium. Now, for wingers, same thing like fullbacks. Anything that's width specific, you could just say that it's very lenient. You know, just have the pace at the end of the day. And whatever playstyle pluses comes with a card, it comes, bro. Pause. Let's jump over to Orsolini, Anson, Lang, Marjorie, insane value for her card. Samuel Lino. Don't know about you boys, but oh my good God, this guy is insane. Every time I've versed him, bro, he's done it again, Robbie, bro. 5-star skills. This card is phenomenal, bro. Like, oh my word. There's something about him, like the quick step with the 5-star skills. Yeah, he's solid, bro. Trust me, choose him if you need a winger at that level. We got Aldasori, we got Chawinga. A couple of just heavy hitters as well here. Some cheap ones, some that are in objectives, some that are currently in season pass. Yeah, just a good plethora of just insane cards, bro. Diaby is probably one of the best steals of the day in terms of wingers. 130k, right? For pretty much dynamite, bro. The man is solid. Let's just say that. Insane card. Maitland-Niles, Tonali as well. In the season pass, very good card. Zubamendi, apparently he's linked to Arsenal, right? So yeah, shout out to La Liga, bro. They have some gems and for very cheap. Let's jump out to medium to expensive wingers. Now we are looking at some cards, bro. We're jumping over to that page, you know, where collectively speaking, it's basically 40 million for all these cards here. Yeah. Probably missed out a couple of cards here and there, but I'd say for the most part, I've included most of them. We got a very nice, accessible one, Olise. Very nice in game. Can play cam as well. Pedro Neto, very nice. We got also Palmer that can play cam or mid or winger. I like those type of cards because, you know, you can add them wherever. And also, if you're changing formations, you can just always move the cards around, which is nice. You know, they're not just constrained to one position. But Dembele, Salah, Vini, Yamal, Beast. Doué as well, you know, next to each other, literally like some of the best wingers in Europe right now, just chilling right there. We got Doué. Doué has the coldest dynamic image, I think, in the whole game. There's no doubt about it, bro. That's the UCL with the glasses, bro. Come on, no one's topping that, bro. I can't lie. Coverage Scalia, which is also really good. Yeah, just a very, very nice, solid list of players. And yeah, there's just so much good players right now that, yeah. We jump over to the strikers though. Probably the most coveted position. Everybody loves this position. Yeah. at the end of the day, man, I feel like any card that gets released now, even if they're cheap, they're still going to be good. I mean, we've got this James, right, for 200,000 coins. I said it again, or I'll say it again, sorry. This card in this game, I don't know what they did with this one specifically. They have cracked it out, bro. Finesse shot plus slow driven rapid. Pretty insane card, man. Let's just say that. In game, I hate versing her. She kind of reminds me of like a Wilson, formerly known as Sophia Smith. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, very nice price as well. We got Isak very cheap as well. Speaking of Wilson of the Devil, she is here and she's at 200k. That is insane. We've got Iago Aspas. Now you'll see the price difference. I've actually upped it because majority of people spend more on strikers now, I feel like, than any other position. I could just say be saying that, but I feel like majority of people do. But a quick step with this Lasoma is actually really good with all those other playstyles. 200k, she's very nice in game, bro. I think she's just really short. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think she's like 5'5". But overall, man, even Iago Aspas at 20k, bro. His dribbling is phenomenal. There's just so much great cards. But at the end of the day, if you need to win games, you got to look at those like potent meta cards. Like, I'd say for this list of players, someone like Harder, Wilson, Isak, James, Gyökeres, even Mateo at 33k, you know, is very meta. So you have to look at those type of cards over like a Iago Aspas, Panda, Thuram. Do you get me? So yeah, overall though, let's jump over to the best page ever. 50 million combined price. I don't know why I look at that. It's just insane though. All these cards are combined 50 million, which is crazy. Best medium to expensive strikers. These are cards that have the insane position animations, pretty much insane playstyle pluses, rolls. Yeah, you can add them anywhere. Mbappe, the best striker in the game is probably R9, or collectively, objectively speaking, of course. Yeah, Muller, mainly cam, but can play striker. Eusebio, we've got obviously Suarez at 500k is probably also another steal of the day, bro. Straight up. I don't care what anyone says. Suarez at his height, capabilities, pace, quick step plus, finesse shot plus, having him at 500k is insane. I mean, you can literally have MSN, bro, in this game, which is really sick. We've got Jackson, Ham, Henry. We've got obviously Van Persie, Bale. This Van Persie, I said it, top 10 best strikers right now. Pretty much insane. If you have fodder, do that card. Trust me, he's going to be good. Youngmin Son, Ginola. Tell me who's your favorite striker right now. That's probably all of the cards that I'm going to include. And I don't want to really speak too much. At the end of the day, use what works. But I'm just here to tell you what's predominantly meta for you to win games in specific positions. Because you don't want to be using cards that look nice and they just aren't good in game. Do you get me? So yeah, overall, we'll catch you boys in the next one. Have a sweet one. Yeah. Peace, boys.